On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. For a lot of hate, get above the lane. Ain't about the trade, have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. You heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning. What is going on, Otter gang? What a recovery. Oh my God. Well, we dumped today. Well, we pumped today. We got the unemployment data coming at us hot and fresh off the press. It's probably going to be revised, but it'll be a fun stream today going into Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully everybody's had a wonderful trading day. Hopefully you caught that long. Very choppy, very poppy, but we're prepared either way. Let's get into the live and let's say good morning to every single one of you guys. Look at all these beautiful fuzzy marsupials in the chat. It doesn't get old, guys. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. I think I got to get a new boom arm for this. This thing's getting low. I put the WD-40 on this, and I don't know. I feel like an upgrade is necessary. Old trusty here, you know? I need more coffee. What's going on, Billy? Good to see you. I got a pot on, Billy. Here, you can have some of mine. Good morning, everybody. So, Bitcoin getting a nice rally yesterday after a dumperelli. Okay, we did manage to take that little scalp long. Okay, I managed to long Solana somewhere in here. A nice $800 day for me again. I just been like consistent, like $700 day, $800 day, $800 day. It's been a nice smooth week for me. It's like take the trades, manage the risk, don't give it back. Help the Discord. That's kind of how it's been. But what a recovery. I mean, beautiful, beautiful recovery. Very, very aggressive. We had a sell wall here. It came back down. Funky town. Asia sent it to the moon. And now we're coming into some insane in the membrane job reports. Are those whales done selling? That's the question, right? So we have unemployment and non-farm payrolls. This is going to be a very important reading for FedWatch tool here. We're at 97%, but we don't want them to panic cut. That's the thing. We don't want them to panic cut, meaning we don't want, them to be scared. So we'll see what we don't want to see this right here come in below 50K. That's kind of where my worry is. We don't want to see this come in below 50,000. But we're prepared either way, up or down. I mean, it doesn't matter. Obviously, we want it to pump for our altcoin bags. But as a trader, we try to keep that separated, right? If you're hung on to your long-term portfolio and you're trying to trade with a higher win rate or a different perspective, you're gonna miss, the forest or the trees, right? You're not gonna be able to be okay with this thing rolling over, readjusting, inverse head and shoulders, and off to Valhalla we went, right? And we were prepared. The 4-hour trigger wave playing out absolutely brilliantly last night, and it's been an interesting ride the last couple of days. People coming back from vacation and really stirring this market up quite extensively. So we're prepared. We're adjusting just like everyone else to the volatility, to the sporadicness of the market right now. But at the end of the day, we're prepared traders who manage our risk. So let's say good morning to everybody. Trade Intuition, you're getting up awfully early. Good morning, man. How you doing? Everybody go check out Trade Intuition. He's got a lovely channel as well, helping you guys through the markets. Go and check him out over here. Okay, good morning to you. Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning. Thank you for being here. Rashad, Duality, good morning, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe, share. Last day for the Discord membership. So if you want to come over and hang out, last chance to lock that in. Wave Cypher, my man, what's going on? Alexander G, drive safely. Thank you so much for being here. I always love your morning comment. I'm gonna pin it. Smack up those like buttons. Subscribe if you're new. Share the stream. Otter gang. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Albert Rajag Guk, my man. What's going on, brother? Good to see you as well. Milan, Shri, and Pandi. What's going on? Look, the names have changed back. Look at the names, guys. The names are not. Guys, I don't make the rules. They were experimenting on me. YouTube, I am the guinea pig. They've taken away my emojis. They changed the names in the chat. Now we're back, baby. My God. Muckin, good afternoon. Good to see you, Shrian. Wave Safer, AI, Griff, good morning. Good to see you. Quick smoker, man. What's going on, man? What if you're a slow smoker? I'm just wondering, typically you like to smoke the meat slowly, right? Or maybe you're smoking, I don't know. We won't go there. Crypto Dog, good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good to see you, man. Hook Smash. Andrew Cameron Donato Cabrera. Paper Planes. What's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. Trading and working as per usual. Dusty, good morning. Jad, Hanny, good morning to you as well. R Pink. The names are back. Async, good morning, man. Good to see you as well. Gear, welcome to the gang, bro. Welcome to the gang. He joined the gang yesterday. Welcome to the family, man. Happy to have you, man. Boat Money, good morning. Good to see you as well. RD27, Hakuna Matata. Rob S, let's go. My membership. You got your membership yesterday. It's fire. I hope so. We do our best. So we got 20 minutes here, guys, until we get our news data. Just saying good morning to everybody. Thank you for being on the chat, saying good morning, all that good stuff. We got 215 people in here. Pretty awesome. Thank you guys for being here, smacking up those like buttons, subscribing if you're new. Paper Planes, what's going on, man? Alex B, Crypto Rob, good evening from Vietnam. Marcus Amos, Trench Juice, my man, what's going on, bro? Good to see you as well. Hopefully you're all doing well. Happy Friday, everybody. A lot of Valhallas in here, eh? We're going to Valhalla. Oof. Interesting. I'm not convinced on Valhalla just yet. We are retesting the previous lows right now. We will go over it a little bit. Today we're going to have a little bit of an extended Discord live. We're going to go through all of our altcoins and pullback levels and key levels and what we're looking for in general. It's going to be a good one. It's always a good one on Friday, kind of bringing in the weekend. Brokoshi, no dinero. Bruno Cypher Punk. What's going on, man? Good morning. Fahid, good morning. Olivera, PB Stack. It's so nice to have everybody's names back. Thank you guys, man. Thank you, YouTube, for bringing the names back, man. I hated all those @names, man. It was so hard to know who I was talking to. All the regulars. Thank you to the regulars who always show up as well. God bless you guys. Thank you for being here. Rudy, good morning. Good to see you as well. Too late, Jerome. That's the one, man. That's the one. Ando Pancho, Farhad, good morning. Good to see you. JR, my man. I'm pretty sure McDavid's coming to Toronto, JR. It seems like it's on the table. Mass Rider, what's going on? Andrew Cameron. Anybody watch the football last night? Eagles whooped the Cowboys' ass. That was pretty good. I know you were watching, Billy. Dak ain't got it anymore, bro. I'm telling you, Dak's lost it. Anyways, Welsh, Jesse, Brokoshi, Jake, Quick Smoker, Melissa. Good morning, Mel. Good to see you. I can't believe Melissa's put up with me for over 3 years. What an absolute legend. She deserves a badge of honor. Thank you for being here, Mel. Good to see you as well. Marcus J. Violet. Good morning, Taz. Progress forward. Okay, nice roll over here. What time's news due? We got 19 minutes, my friend. 19 minutes. Indy, good morning to you, Andrew Cameron. Mr. Singh, bang, 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 gang, gang, gang. Let's go, Don Coin. Steve Hickey, good morning, bro. Happy Friday. Let's go. Curtis Hill, my bro. What's going on, Wahab? Good morning to you, Ryan Smith. Let's go. 165 cents. Yeah, exactly. It's all about proportions, Ryan Smith. It's all about proportions. 5 SHX. We won't talk about that today either. Linz, what's going on? Brokoshi, good morning to you. RD27. Hakuna Matata. Thank you for being here, Shaitreski. What's going on, Randy Hipper? Randy Hipper in the chat. Man, I wonder if YouTube's going to allow me to have my emojis back. We apply on the... What day do I get to apply for the emojis? The remonetization. I just want to call people lurkers again, man. If I'm being honest, I just want to call people out. September 13th. Okay. Next Saturday. We'll see. Interesting. What's going on? Nambe Pambe. Let's go. So we're waiting for news data right now. Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here and smacking up those like buttons. Randy Hipper as well. And here, all the people in the chat. Solly, Bayrad, good morning to you. Thank you guys for saying good morning. Steve Hickey, Paper Planes. Nice, I'll get to watch today's Discord stream live. Awesome, man. Good morning, AlexO's finger. Better aim than Alex Baldwin. Let's go. All right, Maba, good morning. Good to see you as well, man. Daniel, Randy, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Maha, good morning, my man. Good morning. Good to see you. All right, so looking at Bitcoin, what are we doing? What are we preparing for? What did we call last night? How are we prepared now? Okay, so that's the key. We got about 15 minutes here until we get our news data. So oh man, it's not working again. Look at this, no shift button. Does it work on this side? All right, works on this side. Let's close this one. Let's pop open, close without saving. Let's pop open a new tab. Let's go here, bring that over here. Messing with my flow this morning. Mr. Trading View application. I like having a long-term time frame and a short-term time frame up at the same time so I can flip between the two, just so you know. Always looking at the chart on my other monitor, trading screen, ready to kick ass, take names, all that fun stuff. So what are we looking at here? Well, we got a nice recovery, right? Nice push down. We were aware that the 12-hour trigger wave was worrisome. Okay, that got negated. We bounced off the zero line on VWAP. That was absolutely beautiful. So a nice push here on the 12-hour. The daily is pushing back, engulfing, so we like to see this hold. Where are we at, though? Really, let's take a look. Okay, so we have broken out of this downtrend. Okay, we've broken out of this, so that's our first sign of strength. Then we have attempted to reclaim this 112. Okay, we failed yesterday on Wednesday and Thursday. Now we are trying to do it yet again. Do I like this low? Absolutely not. I think this low sucks. I would like to see this. Does that not mean we can go up here first and then come down? Absolutely. Okay. So we're in a very tight situation here. We want to see a candle close in here, and then we want to go into the weekend sideways, and then we want to continue upwards. However, liquidity in these lows was yesterday sufficient enough to wreck enough people? I'm not convinced. I do not like this low, but we'll see. Doesn't matter what I like. It's price action. we'll take advantage of it as best as possible. We just had our 12-hour candle print. Okay, so a doji engulfing, beautiful engulfing candle here. Just a sign of strength, right? Very good sign of strength. Green money flow looking strong. 8-hour money flow about to cross up above the 0 line. 8-hour green dot printed. Okay, and the 4-hour trigger wave is what we called yesterday. Okay, and if you aren't part of our Discord, I mean, this is your last day to lock in the cheap price. It's not going down to $40 ever again. Okay, it's just not. We have a great community here, and you know, you get updates constantly, and your questions answered by me all the time. But we're prepared for our trigger wave forming. Could push us most likely. Okay, and that's when we were down here at the orb. We reclaimed orb and we went to Valhalla all the way back up to 112. Okay, so we're just updating you guys along the way. We saw the break of this reclaim of orb VWAP. We reclaimed that and we flipped to the upside. Okay, constant updates, constant prepared. That's the gang, man. I work too much, but whatever. Who cares? I love seeing you guys win. So we got 3 white soldiers continuation here, making a new high. Okay, so the concern here is that we need to get above this high, and once we take this high, we could see a bigger retrace. Okay. So that's what I'm preparing for. Liquidity in these lows here still hasn't been taken. We came for that gap that we were talking about yesterday that we were interested in into one of our buy levels. Okay, I did not take the long from there. I waited for confirmation. I took a long on Solana. Made a nice like $400, I think it was. I can find it if you guys want. Always showing the trades, always showing you what I'm looking for. So we have our buy areas. We had our buy area down here yesterday. We came and tapped it and then bounced. Very nice. We had a couple of sell walls that worked out really well yesterday too. You can see as we pushed up in here, we had a sell wall literally right on this high here. So you could have taken that short in our Discord as well. And then we have that, you know, very aggressive continuation here. So how am I preparing for this? Well, we got news, right? News driven data. We got to let it occur and then let it bake, right? So if there's an opportunity to get into a trade, we take it. If not, we remain patient, okay? Coming into this news, I'm not bullish or bearish. I'm just aware-ish, okay? So just trying to be level-headed. We got a 15-minute trigger wave here. We're very overextended to the upside. We can see the bullish momentum here continuing onwards and upwards, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do come back for some of this liquidity. We got our buy levels down below. Okay, so I'm interested in us rolling over and coming into these areas here. I'm also interested in us pushing up and taking this high over here. And this nice order block that we have over here, a couple of key areas that we're interested in overall. If we're looking at this on the higher term timeframes and where we're looking to retrace from and our significant highs, first and foremost, this high needs to be taken. I've also got a fib level from high to low in here that we're currently just above these highs. Okay, so just be aware that we could come a little bit higher than expected in here. And then if we go all the way to the top here, we would look for possibly coming into this 382 region as well. So being prepared for that, we'll see what we get. Looks like we are getting a little bit of a push right now. So we'll see if this then that price action, right? So don't want to get overly aggressive and overly bullish. We're going to see a lot of, if we pump today, just be prepared for the open mouth thumbnail barrage. Okay, remain level-headed, don't get the FOMO, right? That's our job. Remain level-headed, don't get the FOMO, right? Let's see if we got them. Let's see the consensus on open mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, not that many, but enough. It's enough. It's enough. I'd be prepared. Yeah, careful out there. Careful out there. Nice push here on the 3-minute. Continuation up here. Now, the NASDAQ was the tell yesterday. If you weren't aware, everybody, the NASDAQ chopped sideways and it blasted off. Okay, this was your tell for the Bitcoin pump. Okay, NASDAQ approaching all-time highs, which are up here. 23, let's call it 24K. But absolutely ripping to the upside yesterday. Okay, we'll see what materializes. You know that Trump had a big meeting with all of the big magnificent 7 people yesterday, including Sam Altman and all that. So who knows what they're discussing? Who cares what they're discussing? Let's just be prepared. And as we can see, the NASDAQ has created a boat ton of liquidity below. Maybe it's pumping to absorb the dump today. But that's just me. Bitcoin pushing right now. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let me know in the chat. Are you long? Are you short? Put a 1 in the chat if you're long. Put a 2 in the chat If you are short, let me know. Let me know. Would love to know. Thank you for being here. VW John, Steve Hickey, good morning. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Traveling Man, Philly Skills, Wagwan. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We going to go to the moon today, or are we going to go to zero? That is the question. I had to do a basic, YouTuber poll today, okay? And a lot of you guys are bullish, okay? I'm not bullish yet. Just saying. I'm thinking they're giving you hopium. They're giving you, anyways. What's going on, RD? Good to see you guys. Thank you guys for being here. What's going on, WR, Michael, BW, John, K Diggity, Randy Hipper, JR, Crypto Alt Delete, Teresa, Curtis Neal, Buck, what's going on? Southern Stacker, good morning. Good to see you. Sharkvin, good morning. Retro Mike Tech, what's going on? RMT, and the place to be, man. Dusty, pump and dump, guys. Here we go. Are you guys ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. I'm chilling. I'm a number 3. I'm on hand solo today. No one explains the cipher beat better than Alex. Had others trying to explain it out. I guess the frequency aligns. Thank you for being here, Traveling Man. God bless, man. I've been using it for a while, man. So it helps with the narrative, right? Like, we're not here to reinvent the wheel or make it anything special. It is what it is, and you use it to help, right? If you're gonna put anything on your chart, it must be there to help you, right? Doesn't mean you trade solely based off of it. I talk about this a lot, but your most important information is right in front of you, right? Your price action, your volume, your market structure, your liquidity, right? If you don't know what those are, you gotta go and learn it, right? You have to understand what's going on in here. This is buyer and sellers having a tug of war. This is your rope, right? Here's your buyers and here's your sellers, right? And they're trying to buy this thing up to the moon, right? But then there's people who are trying to get out, right? I was one of them, right? I sold a bunch up in here. I sold about 35K the other day, right? Limit order filled, retested the lows. I sold a bunch, right? But it's a small part of my portfolio. I'm starting to ladder out and rotate into other things with a plan, right? So I think, it can get complicated. It doesn't need to be complicated. There is a requirement of a certain amount of time on the chart. So you must spend a certain amount of time understanding where we're looking. Why are we looking here? Why will we look here? What is here? Why am I favoring the golden pocket more than the 786 here? Is that because there's an order block in here? Yes, right? It's those things. And you put it together with a narrative. You participate safely with good risk management, and you can be a successful trader. It's not easy. It's not meant to be easy. That's why few do it, and few are successful at doing it. And there's a million different styles, right? Like for me, I'm much more of a scalper intraday trader, whereas some people are swing traders, and they absolutely crush it as well. We have a whole plethora of different traders in our Discord, which is good because I've learned a lot from them and they've learned from me, and it's a very nice exchange. But at the end of the day, it's your number one job is to manage your risk. Every time you put on a trade, you're either throwing your money away or you're giving yourself a chance to make more money, right? A chance. That's the key. You got to understand it's a chance. It's not certain. What's going on, Retro Mike Tech? Good to see you, Chris, as well. Ali Zad. For me, I'm bearish right now. We may get a pump and then a dump, but I'm a little bit bearish right now. 5 minutes, guys. Only because of how quickly we moved, right? Like this has been a gong show, right? Like this isn't sufficient enough, in my opinion, to wreck enough bulls than to, double bottom in here and then send it up right away. This creates a boat ton of liquidity all the way up. So any kind of drive here would be hopium, I think. But, if it starts to rip and we have confluence on the longs, then we take it, right? Either way, like if this, then that. Like participating safely doesn't mean I'm bullish or bearish. It just means I know where we're at. I see the narrative. I can see that right now, this V-shaped recovery is very aggressive. Putting in a new high. What do we do typically after we put in a new high? We got a higher low, right? So if anything, we're looking here. Liquidity in here. Still in a downtrend. Okay. So we either sweep this high and retrace. We reclaim this level in here. And we hold and we chop all weekend, which would trap a lot of bulls, in my opinion. And so everybody and their brother and sisters drawing an inverse head and shoulder right now. Cool, man. You're cool. Okay. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Not when I'm here on the 3-minute time frame. Right? Okay. 3 minutes, guys. Get your popcorn. Looks like we're going up. Let me ask the otter. This is what we used to do. Remember, I don't know if you guys are, any of the old members remember we used to do this? Up and to the left, guys. So we're going up today. Oh, man. I used to start streams like that. I used to start the streams like that. Did that bring back memories, guys? Long, 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 long hands. Long, 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 long hands. Lunar beaches. Let's go, baby. What's going on, man? God bless you. I've been praying for you and your wife every single day. Hopefully she's doing all right, man. Here comes the boy. You're going to name him Obi-Wan Kenobi. I miss Arnold Fridays. Who is your daddy or what does he do? Stop whining. Oh, yeah. With the YMCA dance. That was fun. Good times. Loan me 1 Bitcoin. I'll send you back 2. Sold 35K. Can I hold a couple dollars till next week? Morning, boss man. Good to see you. Just cover it. Lotus style. Going to Mars. Pump. Let's go. Italo de Viva. Southern Stacker. It's all about that cough with Jerome Powell, man. Good to see you guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Smacking up those likes. Subscribe if you're new. We're almost at 16,000. Incredible. 15,940 subscribers. Smack those like buttons. It's good to see everybody here. 450 people on the live stream hanging out, kicking ass, taking names, taking trades. It's always a good time. Pivots are all below us here. Okay, so we got all of our pivots as targets down below us if we are going to roll over. Enticing buyers right now, I would have caution here. 50 seconds, everybody. 50 seconds. Here we go, baby, baby. We've been waiting all week for this. You guys let me know. Up or down? Up or down, gang? Up or down? I'm on hands right now. I'm a hand duty. I'm not putting any trade in. No trade for me, guys. No trade. Zero trade. Up, then down. Let's go, baby. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom. Up we go. Down we go. Golden pocket tap. Here we go. Job numbers coming in. Valhalla. Valhalla. Coming in at 22,000. Oh, my God. That's really low. That's really ugly. That is really ugly. That is really ugly. Pump and dump here. Pump and dump. Pump and dump. Coming down. Coming down. Very ugly. Very ugly. Up and down. Up and down. 22,000. Very low. Very low. Very white. Very white voice. Oh, my God. We're going to Valhalla. We're going to Valhalla. Now we're coming down. Now we're coming down. Valhalla. 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 I feel like trying along. Do we try along? Oh man, this is crazy, man. No trade for me, still waiting. Oh man, wrecking the bulls, wrecking the bears, down we go. Oh man, we're going to zero. VWAP slap. Along the VWAP slap, guys. $600. Come on, baby, push it. Push it. I'm gonna close that. Yoink. I'll take that, baby. I'll take that all day. I'll take that all day. Quick $700, guys. Oh, man. I took the VWAP slap. I don't know about you guys, but that was a GG, man. Did you guys just see the VWAP slap? Oh, my God. I should have held it. I should have held it. That was the quickest $700. I just made $700 in 3 seconds, guys. Woo-wee. That's almost as good as when I made $1,500 in 3 seconds. Man. Man. Let's go. GG's in the chat. I should have held that trade, guys. Should have held it. Who cares, man? I just took $700 in 3 seconds, guys. Who cares? At this rate, who cares, man? Wow. What a VWAP slap. That was nice. That was nice. Out of the trade now, guys. Flash close. Market in, market out. Quick $700. Who gives a beep if we're not long or short? The data. Let's talk about the data. Don't call me data. Call me data. Okay? So non-farm payrolls coming in very, very weak, okay? 22,000 jobs added. Unemployment rate, 4.3. Forecasted at 4.2. Coming in above that. Non-farm payrolls here. Non-farm payrolls rose by 22K in August, well below an upwardly revised 79,000 in July, and a market forecasted of 75,000. And there's scoring signs of a cooling labor market. A job gain in healthcare was partially offset by losses in federal government and in mining, quarrying, and oil and gas extraction. So there you go. Very meek, ugly jobs data. Okay. Managed to take the VWAP slap, guys. Incredible $700 trade. Easy peasy. No stress easy. I should have stayed in. Should have just stayed in. Guys, it's news event. We took a trade. We took a trade. Okay? We took a trade. Happy days. Off we go. Okay? So, NASDAQ reacting. NASDAQ's continuing to push here. NASDAQ looks strong. Okay? We'll see how the SPY opens up this morning. Bitcoin jumping around, you know, jump up, and get down. Okay? So, looking strong here. Now, what does that do to our rate cuts? That's the key, right? Because I said we do not want to see under 50,000. We do not want to see that, right? 99% chance of a rate cut. Mr. Jerome, too late Powell, bro. And October? October is a 61% chance of another one. January, yeah, this looks like stimulus, baby. This looks like stimulus coming in. Woo-wee. What an interesting event. Okay, Up, down, all around, sweeping the highs, SFP of the highs coming in here. Let me just double check if we took this high yet. I do not have an exact mark here. We did not sweep this high. Okay, so not sufficient enough of a sweep. We could still come and push up for this high here. Quick little slap trade here. Look at the VWAP, man. The VWAP slap. Okay, so we're gonna let this bake a little bit. To be honest, it's a very aggressive, a very interesting turn of events. Kind of NASDAQ's holding up quite nicely. This is good. This is good for NASDAQ. Doesn't mean this is good for Bitcoin, okay? Oh, man. Coming back down here. Quick $700 here. Let's see how the chat's feeling about this one, guys. GG's in the chat. GG's, everybody. Risking 1% per trade. I risk 0.3% per trade. If you're wondering, Cafresino Ho. I don't know how to say your name, but how's everybody doing? It is 99% and Bitcoin ain't one. Stagflation. Worrisome. Okay, so we're going to let this thing bake a little bit. 524 people in here on the live. We took a trade, made a quick 700. What an interesting day. So thank you, everybody, for being here, subscribing, slapping up that like button. Come on. 111 likes, 500 people in here. Jeez. That's a poor ratio, man. Poor ratio. Who else is coming on here live taking the trade? Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. The only thing I actually do ask you to do is say good morning. And thank you for being here, smacking up that like button, subscribing if you're new. We'll see if Bitcoin is going to roll over or if we're going to continue to push here. I'm very grateful for every single one of you guys being here and hanging out. And we're in here. We're in here. Good morning. Good to see you. Maynak, good morning. Good morning. Nihilist, good morning. Good to see you. Bertelchka, what's going on, man? Good morning to you. What a wild, wild turn of events. Jeez, coming down now. I would expect lower. Like, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would expect lower. Big doji candle right now. Uncertainty. So a little bit of patience right now. Let's let it cook a little. Incredible volume on that, guys. Great long from down here. Marketed out middle of the range. Who cares, right? Could have made an extra couple of maybe $100, $500, whatever. It's not in events like this, you take your money and run, okay? You take the money and run. Just like when we trade FOMC, we crushed the FOMC mark. Like, we took 3 trades, not last FOMC. Last FOMC, we sat on our hands, but we took 3 trades the one before that. Made like $1,500, but, I mean, you got to be quick. You got to know when you're wrong. Instant stop loss. Instant take profit. Flash close, right? In and out like a good Boy Scout, okay? Coming back to reality here for the NASDAQ here, cooling off a little bit. So, you know, what goes up must come down. Solana coming into our buy level on the Discord. I mean, if you took that Solana trade, you're giggling. Ethereum coming into our sell wall on the Discord. Okay. Wild. I love it. This is for all of you people who like this for the dopamine. There's your dopamine for the week. Coming back into the range, settling up here, looking for continuation. NASDAQ holding strong. Bitcoin trying to push here. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live. What an incredible event. You know, this is just really drove home that, you know, Jerome Powell is late with the cuts. Jobs are suffering, and the market still stays resilient. However, with people not being employed, they don't have much to spend, right? So they need to stimulate the economy, and it's going to be a very interesting kind of turn of events. Exciting. Thank you, everybody, for bringing that in with me. Good morning, Diaz. Adrian, good to see you. Mr. Starfish, my man. Paul Caruso. That was too quick for me. Needed caffeine for that trade. Yeah. I mean, the VWAP slap, right? It was right there. I did a crazy gamble at 11:31. Nice. 60x short. Up in here. Okay, nice. I mean, either if you got long here, you got paid. If you got short in our sell wall, you got paid. So I'm short ETH. Nice. Good morning, Simple Jack. Thank you for being here. Trench Juice. Man, that was intense. Just made about 10 trades on Sui within 2 minutes. Yeah, man. In and out. Good morning, Bongs. Good morning, Troll Games. Thank you for being here. Ancient Swines. Asinda. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Marshmallow. Chris. Good morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're live every Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. Trading Bitcoin live. Showing you the trades, taking the trades, kicking ass, taking names. Always having fun. Talking a lot of smack, pressing buy and sell successfully. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel. Saying good morning. Ganesha, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Wix Wife Fine 89, thank you for being here as well. Nonstop, good to see you. 703 seconds, not as bad. Not bad. You earned my like today. Let's go. Oh, Patrice, well done. Thank you. That's it. Little Fish, Async, good morning to you guys. Thank you for being here. So the sentiment is panic cut. Pretty much. Join the Discord. Thank you, Alexander G, for the pinned comment. Yeah, I would love for you guys to come over to the Discord. We do have a sale on for $40 right now. It's typically $75. Okay. Best Discord in all of crypto if you do want to join. We'd love to have you. Come over and join. I'm not here to sell it to you. Ask the gang. The gang loves it. Read the testimonials. Come over and check out the membership. We'd love to have you. Kicking ass, taking names. Lots of great trade setups. 5 different traders. Everybody trading, kicking ass, taking names. You get my attention all day long. All that fun stuff. If you do want to come over and join the gang. Let's go, baby. Let's see some splooshes in the chat. I guess we got to go with the water emoji today, guys, because that was drippy, man. That was a drippy trade. I don't know if that's a new slang. I'm a 90s kid, man. That jacket's tight, y'all. Yeah, I mean, that one, you know? We'll see how it does materialize. So going into the weekend, remember, this is going to bake over the weekend. We're going to get a lot of volatility, a lot of scam wickety. So let's just be prepared. Quick trade today, and we'll see if we do have another opportunity to take another one. Right now, I'm going to let this thing bake a little bit. Obviously, a lot of euphoria and a lot of sporadic price action. We let it chill for a bit. Coming into market open, we'll see how the S&P opens. And hopefully be able to take advantage of. That's 840,000 per year, Alex, per hour. 840K per hour with 703 seconds. That was 3 seconds, guys. Like, there's no. I think we did the $1,600 in 7 seconds the last time. But yeah, that was 3 seconds. That was quick. I gotta tell my wife about that one. Maybe she'll pat me on the back. Mrs. Otter. Fridays be printing. Let's go, Quick Smoker. Good job, man. Good job. Pump into the cuts on the 17th and then dump. Yeah, buy the rumor, sell the news, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Be prepared for that coming into the 17th. Okay? Averaged about 335K an hour. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What's going on, Waldy? Good morning, Ancient Swines. You caught the whole candle. You need to zoom in and look. 5-second candle. Let's go and look. I caught the slap. And then we came up into the middle here. Yeah. Pretty sweet, man. I mean, I could have held here. I could have held and sold up here. Absolutely. This is a 5-second candles here. But, I mean, the slap was... Guys, the slap. Come on. GG's in the chat for the slap. I think I'm the best with VWAP. Trades by Matt's amazing with VWAP too. Trades by Matt. If you guys aren't following him, shout out to him. He's been my kind of inspiration for my trading style. That's why I always send you guys over to him. Trades by Matt is an incredible NASDAQ trader. Guys getting like 40K payouts and stuff like that. Love it. One day, guys. One day. Great slap. Great trade. Quick 700. On to the next one. Now we just chop it in here. So we'll see how it materializes. I'm going to go on the 1 minute for now. Just let it bake a little bit. Right now, obviously, symmetrical triangle. Nothing I want to touch. NASDAQ holding up nice. Break. Retest of the highs. Looks for continuation. A couple bullish candles in here. Solana looking strong as well. Okay, Solana looking to get up to that 210, 211 area. Okay, looking good here on Solana. I expect Solana to lead. Ethereum had a nice pump and dump as well here. Very aggressive move yesterday for Ethereum. We'll see what happens, guys. You gotta wait after, because there's the lag, right? You get the news and then you get the lag into market open, then you get the volatility again. Okay, so we typically should be patient in here unless you've caught the bottom or the top and your stop loss is at entry, that kind of deal. Then cool, you sit in your trade, you chill. But for now, let's see how this materializes. Thank you everybody for being here. So crazy data coming in. Jobs not looking too hot, guys. It means, it calls for stimmy to come in for the small businesses. Non-farm payrolls coming in at 22,000. We didn't want to see it come under 50. This is kind of enticing a panic cut. Okay, so now it's like we are cutting, which in my opinion, it's like, okay, we're cutting. There's a 2%. This has just changed, guys. There's a 2% chance for a 0.5 basis cut now. This has never been on the chart now. 98% baked in and 2% chance for... My God, this is crazy. I got to post this on Twitter, man. Jeebus. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sorry about the white screen here. This is pretty flashbang. My God, why don't they have a dark mode? I need sunglasses. Yeah, that's nasty, guys. 78% chance for another rate cut in October. Whew. Wild. So how's that really affected our plan for today? No, not really. So the plan is still remaining the same. What is it? Well, we've had a V-shaped recovery. We've pushed up into the highs. A pretty nice push. When looking at this, okay, everybody, inverse head and shoulders. You're going to see this everywhere from every influencer, and they're going to say, oh, we're going to Valhalla. Measured move is whatever, 120,000. Okay, cool. Possible. Breakout retest. What we need to see is a reclaim of the range, in my opinion. So when we're looking at this price action, it's kind of ugh. But if we're going back to, let's go back to the 3-month volume profile in here, and we go from June all the way across here. This would be 3 months leading us into here. So we have reclaimed the value area low, and we're trying to get acceptance back into the range. The range really starts at 117, guys. This would be where I would say the range really is. Right, because when we look at the volume, we can see, yeah, cool, very, very choppy in here, and then we see this in here, right? That would be our range. So getting acceptance in here is the first kind of step. Here's your inverse head and shoulders. Okay, so right now you have one job to do as a bull. Okay, your job is to take this high. That's your first job. You have bottoming structure in here. You have a retest and go. You have created liquidity in these lows. Okay, so very clearly liquidity in here, very pathetic short or pathetic bottom in my opinion. To me, this area in here screams for a retracement. Okay, this is our golden pocket ratio where we bounced off of, and the pink box level that we were looking for this whole time. And then we were looking at 105 just in case. Okay, but we were always looking at this pink box down in here, and we did get a bounce out of here. Now, for the bulls to take charge, right? Pun intended, we need to see a higher high. So and we need to see structure getting above here, candle close, hopefully on like a 4-hour time frame. Then we can plan for the retracement. 1, 2, 3. If you're in the Discord, you know what I mean. But we're looking for this 1, 2, or 3. Okay. depending on what happens here. Going into the 17th, okay, this is the rate cut. Okay, so what are we going to get between here and here? That is the key. Is it a buy the rumor, sell the news? Possibly. Okay, so be prepared for that. Typically it is. Going into the weekend, if we push into the weekend and chop, okay, it's going to be highly manipulated, meaning there's going to be a lot of whip-saw price action, which can really wreck you. So be prepared for that as well. This push here has been very, very aggressive after yesterday's rollover. Okay, so we had the rollover yesterday, and then we had Valhalla after that with a very pathetic bottom yet again. So highly manipulated, pushing up, getting rejected, pushing up, getting rejected. Okay, now we're up in here trying to take this liquidity of this high. If we can do so, sweep here, come back for these guys in here at minimum, in my opinion. So we'll see how this rocks out today. But it's almost a guarantee that we're getting a rate cut come September now. I would say it's pretty good, 99%. So if this, then that. We're prepared as possible. We'll see if this is an SFP. The concern that we talked about in the Discord this morning was that we have a bearish divergence here on the 3 and the 4 hour. Okay, all the way through, we have bearish divergences. Okay, so bearish divergence in here. We did call the trigger wave from here last night as well. So being as prepared as possible for whatever kind of comes our way. Bearish divergences typically return to where they started, which would be here, which would be a retrace back down to the lows. Okay, so if this bear div plays, we could look for this and then go, which I would like. I would prefer this in my opinion, but we don't necessarily get what we prefer. So a prepared trader is a profitable trader. So let's continue. What I'm preparing for is euphoric pump right now. Everybody getting caught offside, and then an absolute rug show. Coming into next week, what are we going to be looking forward-looking towards, right? Because the markets are always forward-looking. So we're looking forward, obviously, to the rate cuts, but next week we're going to have revisions on Tuesday, which is going to be just as volatile, okay, guys? PPI, PP in your eye, our favorite data in all of crypto. PP in your eye, it doesn't get much funnier than that. And then inflation, right? So you got jobs and inflation. That's the job of the Fed, right? Maximum jobs, low inflation. Well, we got no jobs, Jerome. So we're in a little bit of a pickle right now. So we'll see how that continues. Anybody still long off the VWAP slab? You guys are printing. Congratulations. We made $700 in 3 seconds today. So happy to be here. 500 people in here. Thank you guys for smacking up those likes, subscribing if you're new. We're almost at 16,000 subscribers. That would be really cool if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, joining the Discord. We currently have a 1-year anniversary sale going on right now for our paid Discord. Lock it in for life at $40. It's never going to be that cheap again. So come over, subscribe, hang out with the family. We'd love to have you. An amazing, amazing group of Crazy Otter gang members, okay? It's the only gang that you can be in and not have to do any crime. You just have to print money with us. That's it. So I wanted to share this with y'all. Hunting levels with fixed volume profile works. Thank you, AlexOCrypto, for teaching. Absolutely nailed an entry exit of that long on Sol and nailed the scam wicks on both up and down with data releases this AM. Incredible. Let's go, Asians Wine. Great work, man. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Murph. Look at all the good mornings. You come into this Discord every morning. We say good morning. If you don't, you're a douche canoe, and we would appreciate if you do say good morning. That's how we roll here. You know, we are human. We all want to say good morning. Look at all the good mornings in this chat, man. Setups, ideas. We're going to Valhalla right now. Look at Bitcoin. Rip it to the upside. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You guys are still long. I could smell the longs in the chat. Good morning, everybody. Still printing. Let's go, baby. Let's go. NASDAQ ripping. What an incredible morning, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out. Look at this thing go, man. 113,000 Bitcoin. Incredible news this morning. Thank you, everybody, for smacking up like buttons, hanging out. No trade right now. Just chilling. Just chilling. Is that douche canoes? Is that it? Great work, everybody. Good to see you, Jesse Galluck. Saman, good morning to you. Golden Child, good morning. Steve Hickey, thank you for being here. Traveling Man, everyone, this man takes daily live trades. He proves his way live. What else do you need to know? Keep a log and see what he does. Absolutely amazing. If you need more proof, go to the Himalayas. I mean, I show you the losses and the wins, right? I think we've been doing really well this week. It's part of the trading journey, though, right? Like I'm not here to sell you anything. We have an amazing group of people that we trade with. Trading can be lonely, okay? But I show you the wins. I show you the losses. I've been full-time trading for... Seems weird now. But I can show you dates. I can show you my last trades all the way through from, from here all the way to current. I can show you my last trades. This is all in the pudding. Okay. I can show you them all. Right? I don't care. I will show you the wins. I will show you the losses. Okay, 200, 400, 100, minus 250, 600, 167. Okay, this is the last 2-3 days. Minus 15, minus 28, minus 20 break-even trades, right? 137, 250, 158. Okay, and then my last one, 158 to what? To $700, right? To that $700 Bitcoin scalp we just took, baby. Let's go. GG's in the chat. What a good week so far, everybody. Kicking ass, taking names, baby. That's the one. I'll show you how I do it every single day. Traders helping traders. That's it. My thing is, you want to learn from someone who's making their money from trading. I don't care who it is, but that's who you want to learn from. Okay, pushing up here. I'd like to see this high taken. We know the high is up here. Okay, we'll see how this holds. Double top right now. Selling people a dream. Coming into market open. It's only 9 o'clock, everybody. So don't be FOMOing in at the top. We don't buy green candles at the tops. It's typically a bad place to hang out. Okay, it's like going into the alleyway with your seed phrase. You know, you don't want to go in, you don't want to go and hang out there, guys. It's trouble. Let's be patient here. Let's see what materializes coming into market open. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. All right. I'm still tripping that you saw bearish news and then went long off VWAP. You instantly knew that VWAP would hold. I didn't know, but we had a trend line. We had an SFP. So I was like, in my mind, it was either we're going to sweep and dump or we're going to sweep and dump. Sweep the lows in here. So built up longs. So the liquidity is right here, right? So we have all the liquidity in here of people trying to front run this move. Okay? So where's VWAP? Where's the trend line? Okay, so if the bulls are going to take charge here, they're going to sweep the liquidity and they're going to send price higher. Okay? Because we know everybody and their brother and sister is long here and their stop is right here. They're trying to front run the news. So with the reaction, right, and it was quick, of course, but it was quick. But with the reaction, it was a very, not easy, but it was a very obvious area to where they would send price back up. They would entice buyers, so they'd trap longs, they would break all their hearts, and then they would send price the direction. Now, one of the tricks that I do teach, and I will teach you guys all of this, is 1, 2, 3. So whenever we have news data, and you guys can go and back test this, okay? And it happens so fast. 1, 2, and 3. Or 1, 2, and 3. So understand that the first move, and all those who've been here with me trading news data, the first move is the actual move. It's always the actual move. This is the way they're going to send it. The second move is they're going to wreck everybody who's FOMOing in. They're trapping traders, but they're telling you the direction. Okay? The second move is to wreck all the people who are early. And then the third move is the actual move. Okay? So in this case, if we look at this, okay, and you can look at this on any news event. The first move was up, correct? Okay, so they've told you which direction we're going. The second move is to rug all these people. So this is where you want to long. You want to long typically on the confirmation, okay? Or you can, VWAP slap it like I did. But you can go and back test it. Watch every news event going forward now. They will tell you the direction. They will ruin everybody, and then they'll send it that direction. Hit rate's good on it, trust me. And I used to use this on the Dixie. So I first noticed this when I started trading news on the Dixie. The Dixie will do the same thing. Which way is it going, right? So we go to 3 minute on the Dixie. Dixie dumps, pumps, and then dumps, right? So the actual move is down. Okay? The actual move is down, which is bullish for Bitcoin, right? Okay? So they tell you. You just have to understand how it works, right? They're not going to let everybody get a free ride. And trading always works in threes. If you don't believe me, ask TradingView. Why the hell would they have a 3 drives pattern just sitting here? Who the hell is going to use a 3 drives pattern tool? Not many. But they know that everything works in threes, and it does in trading. Okay. 3 white candles. Right? White soldiers. 3 black crows. 3 yellow raisins. Okay? I went there. Okay, it's Friday, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations, guys, on your longs. Okay? Why didn't you leave a runner then? It's news data. I take my money and run. It's news data. In this environment, don't be greedy. You take your money and you run every time. You definitely take your money and run. That's it. Par 3, exactly. You don't want to sit in this. You want to take your money and run. I'm going to go get some more coffee, guys. God bless you guys. Thank you for being here. Subscribe if you're new. I'll leave you guys with the tune. I got to go and say good morning to my wife. Tell her I made $700 in 3 seconds. Maybe, you know what I mean?
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
That's the bear, yeah. Where's Dada? Dada, find Dada.
Hey, buddy. What's up? What's up? What? Yeah? Did you have a nice sleep? Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. No climbing. I got hot coffee. Yeah, well, okay. Okay. Did you have a nice dream about boobies? Yeah. Okay. Where you going? Where you going? Careful. I got you. I love you, little man. Still gotta work. I love you. Send it to 0. Steve Ruglin. All right, chop at the top, chopping longs, coming back down. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for your patience. Oh, man. Let's go. Little man. Little man's all excited. He wants to go shopping. You guys can hear little man. He's walking now. He's like, oh man, he's a treat, man. I'm so grateful. Beautiful. All right. We're coming back, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. God bless you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's see what else we can catch this morning. NASDAQ continuing to push here. Okay, we'll see how the SPY opens up this morning. We've got 10 minutes till market opens. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live, hanging out with me. Obviously, the SPY is absolutely ripping to the upside here. Getting a little bit euphoric, in my opinion. Wouldn't be surprised if we do get a pullback eventually on the SPY. Who knows when? But yeah, this just liquidity, right? Climbing wall of worry. Going on the 2 hour here. Coming up to all-time highs yet again. I mean, as long as the SPY keeps climbing, man, I mean, Bitcoin is still bullish, right? We've had these pullbacks. Even this pullback here, this one was the big dump here, right? Yeah. Looking strong. So be patient here, but this last little push here, typically look for a retracement. We'll see what we get. NASDAQ pushing up here. Same with yesterday on the NASDAQ. Look at the NASDAQ here, guys. So like this is just insane amount of just climbing. Okay, so wouldn't be surprised if we do get a little bit of a spooky retracement. And that kind of retracement on the NASDAQ, the NASDAQ, yeah. I don't like it, guys. So concerning, yet we'll see, right? Yet we'll see. If this, then that. So obviously some ugly job numbers as as expected, coming in pretty bearish, which means panic cutting, right? What does panic cutting entice, right? If markets are forward looking, that means they're looking for stimulus. So going into the cuts, they're probably going to pump, buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So it's if this, then that. So where are we right now? And like we discussed earlier in doing the top-down analysis, right? We're in bearish divergence territory here on the shorter-term time frame. Can we come down? Possibly. I would like to see a sweep of this high. Have we done it yet? Not just yet. So we're waiting. Okay, trading is waiting a lot of the time. We need to be patient, set our trap. Looking to reclaim 112, right? Coming back up here, we want to see a candle close above there. After a news data event, especially on a Friday, coming into the weekend, expect absolute scam wickety wicks on the weekend. Okay, so be prepared for that. This weekend's going to be an absolute gong show. I probably will not be trading it, just because it's a good place to get wrecked. The TA doesn't TA so well on the weekend after a news event. Let's just put it that way, especially with the reason why Bitcoin has been moving so slowly and steadily is because of institutional money. If they're not participating, we're back to being a victim of sporadic, aggressive liquidity grabs, right? That's when the markets can really be heavily manipulated. So I try my best to stay out of the weekends, but we'll be preparing today as much as possible with the Discord after this event of key areas and pullback levels. I mean, we had a pullback level for Solana. That worked out perfectly here. Ethereum continuing to rip to the upside here. Still a lot of liquidity down here at 43.50. Okay. Very aggressive. Trying to get above that $4,500 level for the Ethereum price action. And 211 is kind of my line in the sand for Solana. Solana continues to rip to the upside here, looking strong. And I do expect Solana to lead and get back up to all-time highs sooner rather than later. That would be getting up to that $300 level. We just need, in my opinion, needs to get above this 220 area, that macro golden pocket. It's going to be the big line in the sand for Solana. But we'll see for now. A nice push here for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's got to flip that range. So if this, then that. We'll see what happens here with Bitcoin price action. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live, staying with me. The real ones stayed here. The other ones were just here for PP in your eye. I mean, the news data today, non-farm payrolls coming in at 22,000, lower than expectations, really creating a rate cut euphoric kind of, 12% chance now. 12% chance now of 2 cuts. Oh my God. 0.5 basis point cut. Whew. My God. Jerome, you're late, bro. Jerome, you're late. I hear it all the time. I don't trade on the weekends, blah, blah, blah. Then Monday, oh my God, did you catch that uber long trade on the weekend? I mean, it doesn't mean I don't set up the Discord for good trades on the weekend. I just typically don't trade them. Slow, yeah, up and down, right, Golden Child? They have actually played the way we talked about. Yeah. Can we put leverage on those predictions? Uh-oh. Watch out for liquidity, yeah. Time to hobble him. Like a horse, if he's walking, it'll make your life a lot easier. Hobble him? Like a horse? I'm not sure what you mean by that. You got to teach me. I'm a new dad. My first child. So there is bear divs on the hourly, 4-hour within that area. Harp, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Crypto Creek, good to see you as well. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, if Trump just left him alone, he might have made cuts already. He was worried about the he was worried about obviously the tariffs and having inflationary, whatever. He's, in my opinion, why is he cutting if we look at when they cut before, so inflation has been around 3% to 2%. Let's be real. Okay? So if inflation is staying here and he's worried about tariffs, right? But inflation is still staying here. But jobs are decreasing. Your job is to maximum employment, low inflation. So why aren't you cutting? Why do you cut last year? Last cut was last year, September, and it's been a whole damn year since you've cut with inflation staying around 3 to 2%. Why the heck haven't you cut yet? Is it political? We don't know, guys. We're not the master of puppets here. But it's important for us to understand these things. And I've really spent a lot of time trying to understand these things. Army Piper has taught me a lot about these things so that we can use it to our advantage, right? So we can understand when to buy, when to sell, and how to get out, and how to manage our positions. Because that's all it is, right? Risk management, position sizing, if this, then that. So what are we looking for? I'm looking for an SFP of the high and then a dump. That's what I'm looking for. For now, coming into market open, we got 13 minutes. It's a little bit of patience here. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out. God bless you. Thank you for subscribing. 450 people here. 200 likes. Thank you guys for liking the stream. 200 is where I stop asking, so thank you. And the channel, we're almost at 16,000. Thank you for subscribing there as well. Welcome, everybody, to the show. We're here live Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m., trading Bitcoin live, kicking ass, taking names, having fun, talking smack. Dave, I was in my garage yesterday and I saw my tennis racket and I almost brought it up to show you. I didn't want to scare you too much, so I still want to play you in a game of tennis. So, yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Are we allowed to apply for our press pass for Vegas yet for the Bitcoin conference? Oh, baby. Oh, baby, 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 baby. How about this one, guys? Did you guys have the folder above, the folder in your car with all of your big, shiny tunes? I always like some nostalgia in this channel here. Do you guys remember? One day, CDRWs. Do you guys remember the good old days? Big shiny tunes, Eminem, right? Your Eminem CD, your Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby. Maybe you had some Maiden in here on your Napster. I use Napster, LimeWire. You remember the good old days? Then they just became weapons where you used to throw them like frisbees at each other. Good old days, guys. The good old days. Oh, man. Nostalgia, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's the one, man. Nostalgia, baby. I used to have, do you guys remember this? What about this? I used to have the yellow one. How many times did I have to hit the reset button on the back of this thing, man? This is like I took care of my Tamagotchi like some people traded. Oh, man. Okay, I'll stop. Let's go, baby. Okay, nice push here for Bitcoin. The 10 CD stacker, yeah. The one that flips down from the visor and you got like all of your, and then it has an extra layer. I still got my pogs. Yeah, I still got my pogs. I got my pogs. It's Tamagotchi, not Tamagotchi. Ah. I learned something new. That's cool. Good times, man. Good times. I still got my binder of first edition Pokemon cards. Get at me. Get at me. I don't have a Charizard though, unfortunately. Unfortunately. How many people had a Charizard and got rid of it? I did. I don't remember where it went. Good times, man. Rambo on C64 cassette. Oh man. I don't remember that. I used to have the Lion King. I used to have the Lion King on cassette. Me and my grandmother used to sing it. It was white. It was white. It was a white. Yeah, that's the one with blue writing. I remember this thing. This was my favorite, man. I'm gonna be the greatest king. Oh, man. I remember that track. I do have a lot of my Disney movies left over still. I do plan on doing like Disney nights with my son. Like the classics, right? Don't tell him that Bambi. Don't tell him about Bambi's mom, okay? Do not tell my son about Bambi's mom. Okay? We need to traumatize him just the same as us, okay? We all need to be traumatized the same, okay? We all need the same trauma, okay? Don't tell my son about Bambi's mom, okay? At least they get it done right in the beginning of the movie. Don't tell him about Old Yeller. No. Or my dog Skip. Don't. All right. Of course I wasn't born. Exactly. You're right. Pogs were made to get kids addicted to gambling. That's crazy. I had the yellow Sony Walkman with the radio. You guys know the one, right? Sony Walkman with the radio. Guys, you can't with the yellow earbuds. You guys cannot. Everybody had these, man. This was the smack. This one. I had this one. My God, this was, guys. This is where it's at, man. Flagging out here, looking for a continuation here on Bitcoin. Coming into market open, 6 minutes. Oh, man. I did have a Sony boombox with the big batteries. Never had enough batteries. I had that ugly silver one. It was ugly, man. It was ugly AF, man. Let me see if I can find it. I didn't have the like really cool one with the good speakers. I had this one. If we're looking at the silver boombox, I didn't have like the portable one. I had this one with the really crappy speakers. This one here. I blew the speakers in this thing. I don't know how many times. So flagging out here, a lot of people are going to say, symmetric, ascending triangle, flag breakout, crap. I don't buy it. Let's be patient here coming into market open. NASDAQ flat as well. Not rolling over, but flat. Could come back and then continue. Solana looking strong. Stronger. Alts are looking stronger right now, so leads me to believe we're a bit more bullish right now going into rate cuts now. Letting it bake, right? Letting the market kind of do its thing right now. Wouldn't be surprised if we do come back down for VWAP for another slap. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out. 470 people here, a bunch of subscribers. That's cool, man. This is the last day for the Discord sale. The sale ends today if you do want to come and join the Discord. Anti-skip upgrade. Yeah, right. I got the anti-skip one. And it was green and white. I remember green and white. It was a Sony. Yeah, it was this one. Here's a yellow version. So it was this one right here. Where was it? There. It was that one right there. But mine was green and white. Like lime green. Mine was lime green. This one. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, man. Nostalgia, baby. I love that. I never had a Zune. No, what's a Zune? That sounds really cool. Alex, don't you offer an additional student discount? Oh, of the iPod. Okay, cool. This is the best meme in our Discord right now. Where is it? We do have a meme section in our Discord, okay? Bitcoin does look sus right now, Trench Juice. Waiting for market open. If you ever feel useless, remember, someone made a protective cover for the Nokia 3310. It was to protect the floor. Oh, man. Too good. Trapping longs. Bearish divergence. Green dot printing on the 1 hour. 30-minute SFP. Okay, we had the SFP VWAP slab holding the trend line. Continuation trade here. Halfway down the candle. Possible continuation here coming into market open. We got 1 minute, everybody. Thank you for being on the live, hanging out here. We made $700 in 3 seconds today on the news data. Good fun on the VWAP slab. Continuing to push here. We'll see if it does want to continue. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live and hanging out. 12-minute looking a bit overextended here. We got higher highs and lower lows on the 12-minute here, so this would be a divergence as well. So we have a divergence here and a divergence locally. So we'll see. Obviously, news-driven data, I don't put as much weight on this divergence because it's sporadic, right? So we'll see how we roll here coming into market open. VWAP below. I would love to see a retest back in here and then go. But this is looking a little bit toppy. I would like to see this top taken, though. I want to see this high, the liquidity from this high taken. We'll see if we do get it. Either way, we're ready, prepared. Looking for pullbacks, looking for rejections. Okay, we have our sell walls up above us and our buy walls down below us. So if this, then that, we'll see how it goes here. Coming into market open, the S&P opening up, gapping to the upside here. Big gap up here for the S&P, continuing to push the NASDAQ. Choppy. We'll see how it goes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Bitcoin, flat. So far, so good. Looking for a sweep down to the VWAP. We'll see what we get. Thank you guys for being on the live and hanging out here. S&P continuing to push here. Solana, flat. ETH, flat. NASDAQ up and down. SFP of the high rolling over. I don't know. We're not buyers. We're not interested in buying up top here. This is kind of like, yeah, it's you're just asking for a liquidity sweep. So a little bit of patience. We'll see if we can come back down into this area here around 112. Okay. Rolling over here on Bitcoin. No trade. You know, enticing buyers in this morning, trying to get everybody excited. That's why we've remained patient. We did catch the VWAP slap here up into here to the middle of the range this morning on the news. The news data is suggesting double rate cuts now. Panic cuts is not the greatest idea. Okay, so we'll see how it goes. But Jerome Powell, very late, Mr. Late. So we'll see. He did such a good job until Donald Trump became president. Then he somehow changed his tune. So interesting. We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out. Bitcoin trying to push here. NASDAQ rolling over as to be expected. Bitcoin. Mixed messages again this morning with the okay, bounce on NASDAQ, push on Bitcoin. We'll see what goes on. Still waiting here. Thank you guys for saying good morning, hanging out, pressing those like buttons, subscribing, all that good stuff. You're such a Chad broski. Raz, bro, happy Friday. Please never come back. Thank you for being here, Chad. Oh, man. Gotta love these people. Not today. Take that. Rewind it back. Ain't nobody got time for that, man. This just scored is great. Well worth it. Thank you for being here, Infinite Team TA. Good morning, Chantel. Good to see you as well. Was that a bit aggressive? Should I unban him? Okay, I'll unban him. I'll give him another chance. Why are you calling people Chad, bro? All right, looking for a push here. Continuation, NASDAQ. No continuation. Still waiting. I thought that was a compliment. Is a Chad a compliment? I don't know. I'm not up with the I think a Chad's like a douchebag, isn't it? Anyways, I don't know. Is a Chad a compliment? I don't know, man. Is Chad a compliment? Due to the criticization as being genetically gifted and privileged, though sometimes depicted as a shallow, airheaded, arrogant, and overly sexual, the term Chad is used in both a complimentary way of... Yeah, so it's kind of... Yeah. Yeah, you're a douchebag, right? You're like... I don't know. Chad is a compliment. Chad is the ultimate compliment? That's Dave Digital? I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. How about we just make peace with it? What if I'm a Giga Chad? A Chad is what you call good traders. Anyways, Roz, thank you for the compliment. And sorry for banning you. I will... It's all love, brother. I'm a VWAP Chad. Call me a VWAP Chad with an O. Am I Giga Chad? I don't know. Tell my wife that then. I'm quick to ban people, just like my mods. Just like my mods, I'm quick to drop the axe, the sniper rifle. I mean, we just look up Giga Chad image. I don't think I want to. I don't need that in my history. NASDAQ rolling over here. SPY holding. Bitcoin. Very whipsaw. Very whipsaw. No trade here. Very whipsaw. All right. Patience then. Patience then. Rolling over. Here it is. Trapping longs. Trapping longs. Hammer candle, doji engulfing, rollover here. I hate pulling a fib off news data, but we can go fib here. Getting bought up now. Sweep and go. NASDAQ, sweep and go. Bitcoin, sweep and go. Sweep and go, come for the high. This would be the best, man. If we just come like this, whoop. Acceptance back into the range. I will short this thing all day. This is some Giga Chad price action. It's pretty... I don't even know how to use the word, let alone the meaning. Hugo's, my longs are profit locked and stop to BE shrug. Break even. What's going on, Kyle? Good to see you, bro. How you been? Bro, we made $700 in 3 seconds today, Kyle. We Giga Chatted it today. We Giga Chat off the VWAP slap. We got long here. Because we're Giga Chad. I think Kyle's the Giga Chad. Kyle's one of our traders in the Discord. He also has his own channel. Chad O. Crypto. Stop, says Saphir. Is that enough? Saphir, is that enough? Giga Otter? Oh, man. Kyle is a mega Giga Chad. Yeah. Kyle is definitely... He's the alpha and the omega of the Chads. Am I going to take another VWAP slap if it happens? It happens to be at the 786 right now. I'm surprised we didn't take this high, guys. It's really... I'm not impressed with it. NASDAQ rolling over. SPY rolling over. Okay. No trade up the highs here, guys. No retest of the lows. Continuation down. Retest of the lows. Continuation down. Trying to break structure right now to the downside. Failing to do so. Okay. 12 minutes. Still looks toppy. View up crossover to the downside. 24. 24 here. Yeah, bear divs rolling over. Great money flow, though. Really good money flow. Still looks relatively strong. Good pushback. NASDAQ trying to go as well. Still waiting here. Thank you to all the Giga Chads and what's the female version? Chadettes? Is it Chantel's? Chatter? Chatterick. Chat is bad. What's the female version? Courtney? Chatalinas? Karens. Don't be a Karen. Oh, I thought Karen was bad. Chadell. Chuds. Chuds. Like, as long as you wake up with a chud in the morning, you're good, right, Rudy? Nice pushback here. That's Chavs. Yeah, Chav in the UK. Chadalina. Karen is horrible. Chad is rad. You guys are on fire this morning, guys. You guys are on fire. What about chode? Is it chode? Can we just call it a chode? A Chad and a chode. It's 11 inches around. Think about it. French Toaster, you've missed the best live stream in all of crypto. $700 in 3 seconds, and we're talking about anti-skip Walkmans, Nokia phones, boom boxes, triple D batteries, Chads, and Chodes. It's absolute raunchy Friday. In the UK, it's a chavette. A chavette. That's council housing, and she wears her tracksuit, the same tracksuit to drop off the kids at the school run every morning, right, Patrick Swayze? Every morning. Bring back Arnold. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Okay. It is Friday. It is Friday. It's been a while, guys.
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me. A choir boy. Get to the chopper.
Put the cookies down.
Cookies?
Put the cookies down.
Cookies?
Who is your daddy?
And what does he do? And what does he do?
We used to call people with this.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the jobber. We used to do this every Friday, guys. We used to do the soundboard.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
Stop whining. Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh, man. Too good. Too good. The good old days, guys. We used to do prank calls as kids, and we used to pull up the soundboards. We used to go, you kick my dog. You kick my dog. You come on my property. You kick my dog. Arnold. Oh, man. Too good. Too good, guys. Put the cookie down. Stop whining. Just because you didn't use a stop loss. Stop whining. Stop whining. Too good. All right, we're chopping at the top, guys. This is really like a no trade zone for me. NASDAQ chopping too. SPY chopping too. So like really just baking in this news data, trying to digest it right now. Probably going to have some intense volatility. It looks toppy to me. It looks like we could come and roll over down into this box here. I'd prefer to come back down into this area. And here we do have a nice order block down here in volume level at 111,500. Trapping longs, in my opinion, up at the top right here. I would have really preferred to see this SFP in this high here, but we haven't seen it yet. So if we do push and we get rejected and then acceptance back down into the range, you'd definitely be looking to short it back down. VWAP has held up quite nicely this morning. We took that trade. A little bit of patience here. Just, you don't want to just get caught in the mess right now. We want to see some more gender fluid price action, right? So we just wait right now. Thank you for being here. It is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you've had a great trading week. A lot of you guys think Valhalla. Let me know in the chat, how has your trading gone this week? How was your trading this week? Were you up? Were you down? Were you at Funky Town? Break even's a good place to be as long as you're managing your risk. Okay. And then are you wrecked? And hopefully we can help you guys navigate these charts and get better. That's always been my goal. It took me a while to become disciplined, like 7-8 months before I really started being disciplined and wanted to take this thing seriously, managing my risk, employing a strategy, and taking high probability trade setups. Okay, if you're caught in that degen mode, if you do want to be successful, you got to get out of that. Okay, and take this thing seriously and learn how to compound an account. And things can change for you, just like they did for me. I went from carpenter to day trader to somehow having a busy YouTube channel. The channel was never the goal. It was to become a profitable trader, and here we are. So thank you guys for being here. Hopefully we can help you guys navigate these charts a little bit better every single day. That's why we're here. We show you guys the trades. We show you guys the thought pattern. We try to be prepared as possible. So thank you guys for being here and hanging out. I do appreciate it. We do like to have a little bit of a giggle, man. We talk smack and we press buy and sell successfully. That's kind of the theme of the channel, but it's always good to be a giga Chad in the crypto world. Okay? So thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday. It's my birthday month. Let's go, Jeanette. Jeanette, do you know we have a bullish moon coming in? Did you know, Jeanette, we got the bullish moon. We talked about the bullish moon. We got a bullish moon coming on up for Jeanette. Jeanette and I trade the moons, okay? Jeanette's been part of our Discord forever. 15, so 30 days here on, when is it? 15 days. The bullish moon is coming. Okay, so we are getting a bullish moon on Sunday, guys. A bullish moon on Sunday. And you can be like, oh, this guy's a weirdo. He trades moons up, down, down, up, down. I don't know, guys. Seems like it works sometimes. So I'm just saying. Bullish moon coming in Sunday. Can we go to Valhalla? Are we going to print the beautiful? If this is September, what? September 7th. This is September. Fractal from last year. Can we do the same fractal from September 7th all the way up? Look at this. Imagine. You guys, could you imagine this? The same fractal. This is what happened last year, guys. Just saying, okay? There's your hopium post of the day. This is never financial advice. I'm just here to help you guys, okay? As best as I can. So we got the bull moon coming. Interesting. Bitcoin looking to push here. We'll see if we do get it. Looking for a continuation sweep of the high. We'll see if it does want to continue to push. If not, looking for a sweep and dump or a retracement back into these levels in here. We'll see what we get. No trade so far. Only a trade during the news. 7 bills in 3 seconds. Should have just ended the stream there, but we were too busy talking about 90s kids, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Giga Chads. So, good fun. I do moon. Moons are insane, yeah. It's my birthday month. Let's go. It's my birthday year. It's pretty sweet, guys. Happy birthday, guys. I will sing for you if it is your birthday. Unfortunately, I do not have a voice of an angel. Are you sure it's a bullish moon? It's a blood moon. It's a lunar eclipse, not a normal full moon this cycle. Ooh. That would be interesting. I'm not 100% sure. So maybe you're correct, TM. Either way, there's down moons and then there's up moons. That's all I know. I don't trade solely based off them. I'm just a werewolf of them. My birthday month, too. I guess it's everybody's birthday month. Okay, happy birthday, everybody. Do you know why everybody's birthday is in September, guys? Do you know why? Come on, guys. Do you know why? Because everybody be effing on Christmas and New Year's. Because it's the most birthdays are in September because everybody be making love on Christmas and New Year's. It's a fact, okay? It's a fact. So congratulations, you were made in a drunken stupor. AlexOCrypto, the douche canoe comment. Here we go. Deck the halls with Santa's balls. Fa la 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 la. I feel my pecker tingling, balls are jingling too. Why don't I link them together? So put my pecker in you. All right. And there's my demonetization. If I'm not already demonetized, whatever, YouTube. We're having fun, man. Nice push up, sweep of the highs here. Not interested. Got to take this high here. Let's go, baby. Ringing in the new year. Let's go, baby. Congratulations on your birth month, everybody. Oh, man. This guy has problems. That's for sure, Vegas Claw. That's okay. We all have problems. Nobody's going to get hurt. He forgot his medicine. Yeah. Absolutely. Didn't take my, I don't know what medicine. I like to have fun, guys. I mean, this is like, as a carpenter, as a construction worker, you really get into the, so everybody thinks like a construction worker is rude and dirty jokes, and it's true. But if you are swinging a hammer, carrying plywood, working physical labor all day long, you got to be able to have a laugh, guys. And if you can't do that, then, ask Dave Digital. Go on a roofing crew. Okay, go and work for a roofing company all summer. You'll learn some things or two. Okay? Because that's just how it goes. Okay? And Jesus was a carpenter. Absolutely. Got my Fat Max right here, guys. All right? It reminds me every day to be grateful that I press 2 buttons every day, buy and sell, successfully. Okay? That's how I roll. On the tools for 13 plus years, so. No trade here, just waiting. Fat Max for the win. Always. What was weird is when I moved to Australia and I was a chippy there, I had to learn how to measure metric. How hard is it to build stairs? Stringers are easy. Rise and run 7.5, 10 and 3/4. I mean, you have limits there, right? Rise and run. But when we get into spiral staircase, it's a little bit different. I mean, once you have the calculation, it's rinse and repeat, right? You just got to have your total rise or your total run. Very simple. Stair gauge, your square gauge. Easy work. I like doing stairs. I did a lot of concrete stairs, like form stairs. Orb is set, yeah, absolutely, Albert. Metric is for foreigners. Metric's good for I mean, I hate marking out 450s. Like 16 on center makes sense to me. You guys 450s and stuff like that. I remember somebody asked me for the I was just starting in Australia, and somebody asked me for the 1200, which is your 4-foot level. So they asked me for the 1200 or the 1200, he called it. It was the Kiwi. And I was like, what? Honestly, I was looking for something the size of the Empire State Building. Like, I was like, well, I'm used to a 4-foot level. So he asked me for this thing. I'm looking like this. What the is this, man? Okay. I'll never forget that. That was funny, man. That was funny. All you guys know, right? All you guys know. Get the board stretcher. That's it. Right next to the elbow grease. Orb is set, Albert. Right now, we don't want to touch this, really. We just don't, like. So I would look, with an orb this high and this small, I would look for it to break down. Okay? So, in my opinion, we wait right now. This is just, they're going to digest this news, right? The S&P looks like it wants to roll over. NASDAQ, same deal. So I would expect a rollover here for Bitcoin. So if we lose orb, you could look at something like this where you're looking at that. For me, I really want to see this high taken, but nothing yet. So, I mean, this could play. We have our buy levels down below. Very aggressive move up yesterday, but no trade for me just yet. Just because we don't want to fade this bullish kind of momentum right now. So a little bit of patience is going to prevail in this kind of situation, because really we're chopping sideways. It can go either way, right? We're going to, volume has vanished. How deep do you have to say your fence? So we have to go 4 feet is frost line, Chris Reitz. I've done fences in the UK and fences in Australia, but we have to go 4 feet, 3.5, but you should go 4 feet for their frost line in Canada, which is that's why we have basements, right? If you got to dig 4 feet already for frost line, then you might as well put in a basement into the house. Okay. What's annoying in Canada is that our architectural drawings are in metric, and then we measure in inches. So we do it backwards. So you'll have your full measurements in metric, and then you'll be measuring in imperial. Yeah, for frost. When I built a fence, I built a fence for my wife's mother, my mother-in-law. I went to the UK. It's 18 inches, guys. It's not even a dig, man. That's not even digging. You don't even need an auger. You just need a garden trowel to dig 18 inches. I laughed so hard, man. 18 inches in the UK. I'm sure it's different in maybe Scotland, but West Midlands, 18 inches. That's hilarious. Yeah, we got to go 4 feet. Chop here, guys. Okay, so yeah, like Alexander G said, Discord sale last day today. That ends last day for $40. Never again will it be $40. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Looks like we're rolling over 8 a.m. guys. I'm gonna send you over to the Piper Academy. I think today he's got a whole bunch of golden nuggets about the data. Okay, the data, whatever you're into. I don't see his stream up. Where's his stream? I'll send you over to Jason Casper then. I don't see Army Piper in here. Okay. That's weird. Where is he? Piper Academy. There it is. I found it. Go over there. Smack like buttons. Throw otters in the chat. This looks toppy to me. We'll see if it rolls over. Discord members, I will see you guys there. I'm excited. We're going to kick ass, take names, plan for the weekend, plan for this data. We'll do all of our altcoins, all that stuff today. We'll do a very thorough work throughout our beautiful cryptoverse. God bless you guys. What an amazing Friday stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys Monday. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys then. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed.